This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Let's talk about the major moment that's still to come for Tito. He goes in the Hall of Fame in 2004. Shawn Michaels inducts him. And Tito said the WWE picked Shawn to do that, and he thought it was kind of an odd choice because they'd only ever had one match against each other and never really had an angle together. But still, what a great honor it is to have one of the greats of all time induct you. Pretty big moment in your wrestling career to go in the WWE Hall of Fame and have Shawn induct you, no?
I wouldn't know.
He goes in the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame in 2012. The PWHF induction would take place in May of 2013. These days, Tito is a Spanish teacher and a basketball coach at Eisenhower Middle School in New Jersey. He lives there with his wife, Leah, and their 3 sons, Matthew, Michael, and Mark. And his wife operates Santana's Hair Salon in New Jersey. And he also teaches some wrestling classes in a New Jersey-based independent wrestling federation. He's done some physical education in elementary school in New Jersey as well. And amazingly, all these years later, Tito still wrestles the occasional match. I think he even wrestled in 2019. What do you think his legacy will be in professional wrestling?
Arriba. I think Tito will go down as just probably one of the most well-rounded, well-respected talents of all time. You're not going to find anybody there's no controversy around Tito Santana, and you're not going to find anybody that's going to knock him or say that he was an asshole in any way, because he wasn't. And I think that he's going to be that consistent talent that every time that you put him in the ring, you wouldn't be disappointed.
Let's take a minute and recommend. Do you have a favorite Tito match that you can recommend for some of our listeners who maybe don't know a lot about Tito?
Well, I don't know where it is, but I would always go back to the for me, and again, because it's sentimental for me, but the October 31st match from Houston, Texas, 1981, with Bockwinkel was just a coming out moment for him, that you saw him go in as an unknown and leave as a hero. And that's hard to do these days, but Tito was able to come in and do that and pull it off. So again, that's an obscure match. It may be out there somewhere, but it's one of those that was truly great. I think of modern time, you got to go back to him dropping the title to Macho Man. I think that's something that everybody's seen, and you just get an example of how good Tito was.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.